organize this event because I wanted to do something positive for my son's future. So I made a list of things I wanted to do for my son by the time he graduates from high school. So I have 16 years to get it all done, and it starts here with paid sick time.
You're right. Get up, stand up. Don't give up the fight.
Preacher man, don't tell me heaven is under the earth. I know you don't know what life is really worth.
If your kid is sick, you have to take care of him. It shouldn't be docked pay at work because your kid gets sick. I mean, who doesn't have a kid that doesn't get sick?
I just think it's really important that people won't lose their jobs for something as common as child sickness or personal sickness.
It would be good, I think, for the city council actually to take up this bill. Because what are you supposed to do when you get sick and you're not going to get paid, you're going to lose a day's pay? I mean, people can't afford to lose a day's pay.
I hope that everyone can have paid sick days so that they don't have to worry about whether they are going to go to work and make money or stay home and take care of themselves or their kids.
I have one child who's 2 and a half, and I think that sick leave for families is an important basic right that our city should ask businesses, force businesses to provide.
Sick child wants their mom or their dad or their parent and their own space, and I just felt like that's really important.
Get up, stand up.
Get up, stand up.
Don't give up the fight.
Life is your right.
Get up, stand up.
So we can't give up the fight.
Stand up for your right.
Lord, Lord.
Get up, stand up.
Keep us traveling on.
We're sick and tired of your ism, schism, game, dine and go to heaven.
A very, very simple issue, and I think almost everybody that you talk to gets it. We get sick, our kids get sick. They shouldn't be going to school when they're sick. We shouldn't be going to work when we're sick. We sure shouldn't be going to work when we're sick if we work processing food in a restaurant or a business or we work in retail.
There are too many millions of people in New York and across this country that do not have the legal right to take off from work and provide necessary assistance to their family, and they deserve that right. And it's part of a fundamental need to address the injustice in the workplace, the injustice in the United States that so many people are talking about on Occupy Wall Street.
I know that the individual who served you coffee this morning probably does not have sick leave. That the individual who serviced your car today doesn't have sick leave. That the person who cares for your children or your grandparents or your parents apparently does not have sick leave. And that I think as a society, obviously, we can do much better.
I am a New York City public school teacher, and fortunately, I do have paid sick leave, but it only covers myself. So unfortunately, when my kids are sick, I have a 2-year-old and a 5-year-old, it doesn't cover me. And I have actually suffered from lost wages because I've had to stay home because I had to care for my kids. And even though I know that it covers me, it should also cover my kids, because when they're sick, they need their parents there to take care of them, and I shouldn't have to suffer the economic strain of deciding to stay home to take care of my kids. Thank you.
And we're not asking to sit on the dole and not work. We're asking for a minimum amount of time to deal with the realities of life, births and sicknesses and deaths, without facing losing our jobs or the income that keeps our families fed. And it's important for us to realize that we deserve more, and our children deserve more, and we are the economic engine of America.
The Better Balance runs a free legal clinic. We recently heard from a single mother who took her severely asthmatic child to the hospital and was fired from her job. A 3-year-old child.
Fool some people sometimes, but you can't fool all the people all the time.
Just a minute on A Better Balance. We fight for family-friendly laws and policies. Working families, as Carrie said, we're in a care crisis. Few of us have the time and flexibility we need to care for our families without risking our economic security. This must change, and we have the power to make it happen.